greeted by a cute little smile. The world is new with you by my side. Everything is beautiful Tuesday afternoon. I'm calling you home just to hear your voice on the phone. I think of you and I'm not alone. You are everything.
Good morning everyone. The first signs of spring have arrived. Oh wow, just look, I could not resist coming out here this morning. We are off today for a little bit of a day out this morning, and we are registering baby girl's birth and name, I suppose. So yeah, that's really exciting. Yes, I hope it goes really well out and about with baby girl today. But I've got my husband with me, and I've just been saying, actually, everybody's been so lovely on the last video, and they was all saying like, oh, you look amazing after having a baby a week ago. She's a week and a half old at this point, and you're glowing and all of that, and I really appreciate that. I did actually put on a ton of makeup for that video, FYI. I've been feeling like a corpse otherwise, just to be transparent, but yeah, I feel amazing, to be honest with you, to say I'm a week postpartum. And I've got to say it's because of my husband, who's currently cleaning the bathroom as we speak. But yeah, I look this good, or feel this good even. That's more important, isn't it? Passports. Okay, let's make another coffee, because I'm currently drinking coffee out of an IV at the moment. It's 9:33. We have to be at our appointment for registering a birth at 11:30. So I think we can do another coffee. So let's do that. It's time, everybody. Time to unbox these pans that have been sat here for quite some time. I've been waiting to unbox them, and we've been using the old ones because I wanted to unbox them with you here on the vlog. And Chef Rumsam over there is dying to use them, I'm sure. So, our place. So I went with the colour Steam before they brought out the chocolate version, but I might mix and match because I do plan to get like other bits from this range that I could really do within the kitchen. So this is the colour Steam. and it's very aesthetically pleasing. That is the colour. I'll show you it on the hob because it's coming up quite dark there on the vlog. But oh my gosh, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Isn't that lovely, Ash? I'll let you have a proper look.
Yeah.
You might have to de-sticker this because it's got a sticker inside it. Oh, right, let's just get rid of the box.
Sure, it'll do the job, won't it?
And then that's the like crock pot style pan. These can go in oven as well, you know. It's got a spout on the side. Not only are they just beautiful to look at, well, we will review this, but they're just the best cookware that's available on the market. A little bit pricey, but if you're looking to invest and you're sick of keep buying pans every couple of years, these are amazing, apparently. So we'll go and give them a go. That's my little crock pot. I can't remember what this one's called, but I think it's called, oh, that's it, the Perfect Pot. And it says here, it's got a built-in spoon rest. I've just seen the spoon, where's that? It comes with a spoon, a wooden spoon. It's got a built-in spoon rest. Where does that go then? Oh, there. So it's got rivets on the back. The actual spoon fits properly to one side like this. It's got a strainer indicator. That's on the lid. So if you have that bit where the spout is here, you can drain out of this spout here. So that's really good. I'll pop a link to these pans in the description box down below if you're looking to upgrade your pan situation. It's got an oven safe pot and lid, so you can actually put the whole pan in the oven if you want to do like a casserole, or they're just like so versatile, so you don't need a lot of the pans. You could just do one pan, I suppose. In fact, that one's called the Always Pan. We'll unbox that one in a minute, but you can do everything in that pan. I just wanted the bundle because I do like a crock pot as well, crock pot style pan, and mine died like ages ago now, and I've not I've not bought a new one since. So yeah, oven safe, stay cool handle, built-in spoon rest and nesting spoon, easy pour spout. It's also got the side handles. So that's the Perfect Pot. I'm just going to move that, guys, over there so we can see. Let's unbox the Always Pan. So this one is the Always Pan. Oh gosh, it's got tape on it still. This one's just arrived because it was on, what do you call it? I do have a pair of scissors, but I prefer to open my parcels with the cheese knife because it's so like dinky and small. Welcome to our place. We saved you a seat. So this pan is the Always Pan. It's oven safe pan and lid, so you can put the whole thing in the oven, the whole pan. It's got a helper handle. That's the lid. Just to get rid of the cardboard. Ashley's gonna be like, well, hey, more recycling. To be fair, he's on it with the recycling. It has a little steamer tray, I expect. Is that a steamer tray? What is that? Not sure. That's a steamer tray. Or something. Guys, I'm not doing a very good job at explaining what these pans can actually do, but there's so much available on their website, so you need to go to our place website or YouTube, because I've seen some ads on there where they show you how to use the pans and what you can do with them and stuff. So yeah, that's the Always Pan, and it looks like this, a frying pan with a handle. It's got the lid and the strainer. It's not called the Always Pan for nothing. You can do so much with this one pan, and I like to reduce how many pans we've got in the cookware drawers. It's like Christmas Day. How nice do they look over here? So again, these are in the colour Steam. They do them in all sorts of different colours. I do like the green colour as well, actually. They do them in this like really nice foresty green colour. I think they brought out the colour chocolate once me and Ash had made our order at Christmas time, because these are what I asked for off Father Christmas, and we actually ordered them on pre-order on Christmas week. They did take a while to arrive on pre-order, so if they are on pre-order when you order them, just bear in mind they take a little while to arrive, but so worth it, the wait. So you can get the always pan and this perfect pot as a 2 and do a saving, like a bundle. So that's what I've done here. And then when I do make a second order, because they've got some like bakeware, you know, where you can bakeware like dishes, oven dishes, they do them as well. So I'm gonna eventually have a full set, but I might mix and match with the colours and do some chocolate and some Steam, because I think that those colours might be just lovely together. Yeah. really happy with these. I'll link these pans down below, like I said, if you are looking to upgrade your cookware like I did. We have a little Miss Bella Ray who is fast asleep here in the lounge.
The world goes by, and by the time it does, you missed it. You didn't see it flew by. 'Cause time's not waiting for me or you. You will miss it if you don't catch it in time. In time. Say yes, rather than no. Don't let your fears lead. Light is at your feet. Yes, regret is worse than failing. Keep the loved ones close enough.
Welcome to my new reality, everybody. Ew.
Keeping all that now,
I don't know, some people keep it. I don't think so, do you?
I think it might want to wipe in.
Yeah, can you take it? It's
No,
disgusting.
it's yours. She wanted to give it to you.
Oh, Daddy, I don't want to put it on the mantelpiece while I do above.
The world goes by, and by the time it does, you missed it. You didn't see it flew by. 'Cause time's not waiting for me or you. You will miss it if you don't catch it in time.
So it's been on our radar this year to go to the butcher's and get our supplies, so to speak, just so we know it's like local and fresh, and you know, supporting the local farmers shops and markets and things like that. And this is what I picked up for my dinner. It is sausage, some sort of brie, cranberry, pastry, roll. Basically like a sausage roll, but a massive one. So I picked up that. Oh my god, as well, they had like beef Wellingtons and chicken Wellingtons. I'm definitely going to get them next time because they looked incredible. So anyway, that's what I'm having for my dinner tonight. Ashley picked up some lamb kebabs, and I'm not going to take these out because it looks quite messy, but picked up some chicken kebabs fresh as well. So I think that's what we're going to have for dinner tonight. Oh, also, how pleasing is that? After going to the butcher's, we're cooking in brand new always pans, our place pans. Can't wait. Okay, makeup is done. It's 11 o'clock. I did get up at 9 o'clock this morning because I was on the night feed, the early shift last night. And Daddy does the from about 4 and 5 o'clock onwards, so I tend to get my sleep in up until about 9. Then I've managed to get some makeup on. I don't think I'm gonna have time to do the hair. A little bit ambitious. What it is, everybody, this is my new life. But honestly, I am loving every single second of it. This is what she does. She wakes up, like, you think she's waking up, she's like makes a little gurgle or a cry, and then you jump up to her, and then she just goes back to sleep. So you never know, you know. And you don't want to jump up every time they make a noise, because they'll play like a fiddle when eventually, won't they? They're quick learners. And if they know you're going to jump to them, I mean, obviously I'm here and I will let her know that I'm here. But I don't want her to think, oh, every time I cry, my mum or my dad picks me up, because I just think that that makes a rod for your own back. I'm not saying the child should be left to self-soothe or anything like that. Sorry, Ralphie. We're chatting to the vlog and he's trying to get under the covers. He's trying to get away. He's trying to hide from the responsibility. Who am I kidding? She's absolute boss baby right now in this house. Let's see how much of a fake blow dry we can get through.
Have you seen my baby? She's not a dame nor a lady. Not in the way she walks, the way she talks, or the way she loves me. Just look at me. I'm like a monkey in a coconut tree. You know I'm overjoyed, 'cause boy, oh boy, she's my gal. She asks me when I say let's go out dancing. Your place or mine, don't waste my time.
I just feel like I definitely need a lift when it comes to my hair. I always feel better with a haircut. Like it lifts you, makes you look younger, I think anyway. And these bangs absolutely need sorting out. That's how I usually style them, and they usually sit fairly well, but they're just doing this at the moment because they're way too long. Who remembers last year when I tried to cut my own bangs? Like, what a travesty that was. The plan of action today is to show you guys the updates. So much progress in the entryway downstairs. Off of the utility, we're making a new entryway, and there's so much happened that I just haven't been able to film because I've been busy having the baby. So please forgive me. But yeah, I'm going to talk you through everything that's happened in there, because Ash has really like got on with it. And the reason why we've rushed and got on with it is because we wanted to get rid of the walls and the dust and make a new doorway. We had to cut out the brickwork and everything before obviously Bella came along, so it was all happening right towards the end of my pregnancy. So I will give you all an update there, but then for the rest of the day I've got so much admin to get through in the office. There's just so much to do, isn't there, when you've had a baby? I'm so overwhelmed, and I'm just being honest because I live such a quiet life. I'm a bit of an introvert. My everyday life before Bella came along was just like so chill, and you know, and it's just a lot. It's a lot of a different lifestyle. Like, there's an appointment every day, it seems, or I have to go and see somebody every day, and being around too many people can be overstimulating for me in the nicest way possible, and I can drain very fast. So I need time to myself to recharge, and that's just an introvert. Obviously opposite for an extrovert, they need to be around people in order to recharge. But I'm happy and I'm loving every moment of her. Anyway, I'm going to get Bella on the boob because she has been asleep too long. My boobs are ready. We'll go downstairs and I will show you all the updates in the renovation.
She's wild, she's funny, doesn't care about clothes or money. She just cares for me, she's all I need, she's my gal.
deodorant. So I've made the switch to this Wild deodorant. Every man and his dog is using this at the moment, and you can see why. The smell is incredible. I can't remember the scent that I've chosen, but I went for the black case because me and Ash both share this deodorant, and the scent inside I'll leave on the screen that I'm using. It's absolutely incredible. It's like a masculine scent. Like even Ash said, oh my god, that smells incredible. Can you hear her gulping? Take your sweet time. We're living an unhurried life, Bella Ray. Calm and kind. Ashley still wants to keep hold of the old pans, but he's cooked us this beautiful breakfast this morning. Eggs, Cumberland sausages and beans in the new Always pans.
It was more beautiful until you messed it up and half eaten it.
Oh, Mr. Aesthetic. I never used to be able to eat blueberries like fresh like this. I just found them really sour. However, I've been having a few here and there throughout my pregnancy because Ash has these every day. And so yeah, now after my breakfast and brunch, I kind of like share these with Ash. I'll have like a handful. Also, find myself on antibiotics because I ended up with cystitis after having a catheter in. Love that for me. I'm going to put you on a wide lens so you can see this back wall and what I'm talking about. So I'm going to show you from the inside. As you all might remember, we didn't know what to do with this back wall and we left it. We renovated the utility room around it, thinking that through that door where hubby's going right now, we was going to convert half of the garage in there basically, and then through here would have been a little pantry area. Hubby has smashed out the floor because it's quite raised. There were actually steps here where you can see Ralphie steps up to this level. So he's actually broke all of this concrete with his bare hands. He hasn't even used a tool. I mean, like, not a jackhammer. Is it called a jackhammer? Did I get that right?
Swing the hammer.
Go on, darling, swing the hammer for us. These women want to see us swinging an hammer. There you go, guys. There he is in all of his glory. The man who can. And where did you find this time capsule?
And there, underneath the concrete.
Oh,
There's
wow.
There's a foot of concrete.
Yeah.
It was backfilled with loose bricks and stuff, so it was amongst all that.
Wow. So
Originally, that was like a coal shed or like an outhouse.
oh, right, this bit here.
Yeah, you see where brickwork goes
Yeah.
up? And then they've took that down, this wall here, and built the garage on afterwards.
I see.
That's when the garage were built. We started onto it. Now we're doing our bit.
And now we're modifying our bit and we're going to put a time capsule in, aren't we?
Yeah.
So he's been smashing out the floor so we're all level. And it's going to come to a bit there. You've got all that to do then, haven't you? All the way along here.
That was just a pit they used for working on cars and things.
They've obviously built a pit so that they could work on the cars to make level. And then we're going to have a new front door here from the outside. And as you can see, the roof is vaulted, so we're going to keep that vaulted, aren't we, Ash?
Yeah, I think so. And put a window in, maybe.
We may put
Extra light.
one of them windows in the roof
Window, yeah.
for extra light. We'll see as we go along.
It all and make sure it's all nice and warm. And
Yeah,
build a wall across here, all the way across.
a wall will get built across here. So then you'll come through the front door and then you're going to smash some of this wall out and put steel.
Yeah, that'll be open into the utility.
So then all this wall will go and you'll just step through the front door and into the utility. This wall's going to come out so you'll be able to see the front door and you'll come straight through. And I want the opening in here as big as possible to accommodate like a pram or, you know, people, a family. forward, guys, to 4 weeks later. Like I said, there's so much been done in here. I'm going to pop you on a wide lens again so you can see that wall, which has now disappeared. But I'm going to get to that because that bit got done last. So much has happened. Ta-da! We've actually got a new room added on to the utility. So as you saw previously, he was smashing out the floor still. So we smashed out the floor up until the point where we explained. Ashley's dad and Ashley built a retaining wall and then a stud wall. Like I said, the ceiling was vaulted, so we get all this space up here as well. We insulated the walls so that it was nice and like just warmer really before this interior wall got smashed out. So we did that wall last. The reason why we have rushed to do this before baby was born, because I can imagine people be like, why the hell are you starting this job right now when you're about to have a baby? But we wanted to get rid of the dust before baby came along, so he really like cracked on, and I didn't film anything because I was just like 9 months pregnant and in the trenches at that point. So yeah, so much has happened in the last 4 weeks in here. As you can see, he doesn't mess around. Let me switch these spots on just because it might be better lighting. It's a really windy, grey, rainy day today, so you might not be able to see properly. So he levelled the floor out to match here in the utility, because as you all remember, it was like concrete up to about here, probably up to your knees at least. So we had to smash all that concrete out, and he did it all by hand. You saw him swinging the hammer. And yeah, we've leveled the floor out. It's had a little screed put on the top as well, so the Indian stone in here in the utility will continue through into the entryway. Also, it's a continuation from outside, because we do like to put this Indian stone outside the property as well. We now have a front door, so let me stand in that what used to be a shed so you can see. Obviously there's a wall there now and not a garage. So this is where we were stood when I was pointing towards the wall in the garage, the brick wall, and now we have a front door. So you come through the front door and you can walk straight into the utility. So that's the view. And we ended up putting in a skylight. Hopefully that all makes sense now, and what a genius idea, because it's just made this area look so much bigger. Not just that, it's just floors better, and it's nice to have a front door, because obviously we've done this for a reason, because these houses were built facing the woods and you can't get through the front door that way anymore. So the back is the front now, and this house had not been updated since the early 90s. So let's talk about the new front door. So we'd not actually cut the opening out into the brickwork at the side of the house, and that gave us the opportunity to buy a front door like second-hand, one that's obviously been cut and not fitted, you know, like, because you've got to have them like cut to size. So we were in a really good position to like look on Facebook Marketplace at second-hand doors. We didn't have to spend an actual fortune, because new front doors cost an actual fortune, because you've got to get them cut to size, and for the opening usually you've already got an opening that you have to have it, the door made to fit that size. So we were really lucky in a sense of we can cut the opening to fit the door. We went all the way to Manchester. We saw this solid oak door. Now, solid oak doors cost an actual fortune. It was on Facebook Marketplace. I'll pop a picture on the screen of what it actually looked like. And I was really excited to have like an oak door, and it was like so much cheaper because obviously someone had cut it to size to fit an opening. Apparently it had a little bit of knocks on it and a couple of bits of damage, but nothing that couldn't be like ironed out, so to speak. And you know me, I like a few little scuffles because I just think it builds character and gives it that like old-fashioned look. Like sometimes when they're too new, I don't know, it just looks a bit too modern and polished for my liking, for my style. So yeah, I didn't mind that at all. We went all the way to Manchester one evening, obviously me still being pregnant, to look at this door, and yeah, it just wasn't the one for a few different reasons, and I think Ash were messing around with it. He broke it as well. I think he broke it, and then we didn't buy it, and it was like, oh gosh. So we had to go back to the drawing board. I was gutted though, really wanted the oak door, or that style of a door. However, it did give me like old listed building vibes, and this house is Edwardian, so we really wanted to keep it in keeping with, you know, the stained glass. And so yeah, we were looking at period doors, anything with stained glass in it, even the modern, especially the modern ones that are made with like the stained glass look, cost an actual fortune because they know you want it for a period house and you want a certain look. Anyway, we went to this like little shop that sold like doors, like this one for instance, and we settled on this door, which I really love. I like the little windows in the top. I just really like it. And not only that, with the vision I've got for the courtyard, which will wrap around the property, it'll just work really, really well. So we picked up this door for about £400, just under £400 I think it were, and then Ash cut the hole to fit the door, so it fit there perfectly. The same situation with the door. He found a Velux window that had been ordered and not used by somebody else. We'd not cut a hole in the roof yet, so we could fit the window to the roof. The same situation as the door. I hope I'm explaining this properly. And then yeah, so we ended up getting the Velux windows with all the trimmings to fit it for about 200 quid, which they cost quite a fortune if you were to get that new. Ashley then contacted his roofer contact to come and fit the window. The window got installed, the plasterboarding got done then around the room. As you can see, we're at plasterboarding stage. It's all been insulated. The roof has been, we've got a little beam there that we're going to keep exposed. And then Ashley got on basically with the first fix. As you can see, we've got a couple of sockets here going in. Just have to excuse Ashley's tools down here, still a work in progress. So yeah, first fix electrics have been done, and then also some spots. We're going to do some spotlights here. Don't really use these spotlights unless we really need to see, or if I'm doing a deep clean, they're really handy for that as well. But otherwise, I like more like, you know, toned down lights. I find spotlights really clinical and modern. I don't really like them. So he generally like puts them in as an option in case you need like total brightness. But as you can see, I don't know if you can see that, you can't see the tree out the window, because obviously when you're facing a window with a camera, you're backlit, so it looks really white through that window. You can see the tree, it's not got any leaves on it yet because we haven't hit the spring, but through the window you can see the tree that's in our front garden. And oh my god, I'm so excited about that view, because not only will you see the green through the skylight there, in the autumn you're going to see the leaves falling as well through this bit, and it's just going to be such a vibe, isn't it? I'm going to have a gorgeous chandelier hanging down, because obviously it's, if I stand at the front door itself, when you walk in, it's vaulted right up there, and we need to fill that space, and the best way to do that is with a chandelier. So chandelier hanging from this middle lighting there at the back, which will light up that space, that vaulted space up there, and fill that space lovely, because you don't want any like dead looking space. And then standing at the front door, as you walk in, you can walk in, you've got all this space for your pram. The pram is over there actually. But yeah, you're gonna have all this space, and you know how I had the little boot room area on that back wall, because originally I just had to fit a boot room in the utility, so I just used a wall. in there for that. I'm going to move the boot room area in here, so we're going to have a mudroom. I'll leave a picture on the screen of roughly what I'm looking like. I haven't designed this room fully yet, but I just know the boot room's now going to come in here so you can sit and put your shoes on. I'm going to do a seating area of some sort, probably a large mirror. We've got the chandelier, some artwork on the walls probably, and have this as, yeah, the little mudroom as you walk in. Get your shoes off. It just makes sense, doesn't it? Take your coats off, your shoes off as soon as you walk in. We've got the dog wash here then in the utility. Park up your pram, boot room, take your boots off. We've got the mirror when you're getting dressed and you're going out the door. And then that frees up that back wall here where I actually do have my utility boot room, so to speak. And I'm probably going to take off the paneling, or I could just leave the paneling because I quite like it. I think it adds little areas of character when you leave the paneling. Might even have some paneling done in here around the boot room as well, so we'll see how it all transpires. But basically I'm going to get rid of the shelf. Not get rid of it, I'll probably just relocate it. They're the shelves, the old scaffold board shelves that we thrifted and upcycled for the boot room. And then on this back wall here instead, I'm going to thrift, so I've got my eye out for a French style display cabinet. I'll pop a picture on the screen of what's something that I'm looking for, and I'm going to house all of my tea towels and just utility bits and bobs in here on that back wall instead. So you're gonna have a piece of furniture there instead of a boot room. The boot room's then gonna be in here. Does that make sense? And it all just makes a lot more sense and like is a gorgeous continuation into the utility. So coats off, shoes off, boots off, muddy walks with the dog and the child in the woods. We come to the dog wash the child, wash the boots, wash the dog. This is the washroom. And then before you actually come down into the house. And so the interior wall came out finally last. So that's the new opening, and it just looks so much better, doesn't it? And so much bigger in here now as well. Obviously we had to put some steel work in the top there to support the wall, and yeah, I'm loving it. We have a plasterer scheduled in for this weekend, freshly plastered, painting and paneling. And whilst that is going on, I need to really sit down and visualize how this room is going to come together when it comes to like styling. So that's really nice. I'm thinking like really big Parisian looking pots, plants, a seating area, a gorgeous mudroom. We need to plan a gorgeous mudroom, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, that is what we're up to. The floor will need laying as well, and just lovely. And I'm really happy with how this has all transpired. I am aware that I look like a 1920s housewife with the little rolls here, but my fringe is so long it just won't style anymore. It's like really drab. In fact, I need a haircut. I didn't manage to style the hair today, so it is what it is. I've done my best and moved the fringe out of the way, so unfortunately we're gonna look like this until we manage to get a haircut. I'm gonna try and schedule in a haircut this week. It's Sunday morning. We are blowing a gale outside. That's what we say here in the north. We're blowing a gale. It means it's really bloody windy. Anyway, we've had a quiet weekend. Obviously we've had the plasterer here. In fact, he's still here now. I think he's due to go any moment. So I'm gonna go downstairs and pop in probably some clips of where we're up to this Sunday. As you're watching this, I think he might have finished the plastering by the end of today. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And then obviously it'll need a couple of days drying, and then Ashley will probably just like paint the room. So not sure what the next video is going to be, whether it's going to be a renovation vlog. It probably is, to be honest with you. I had every intention to do some like mood boarding for the mudroom, the new space down there, and start like shopping for some bits and bobs and like getting an idea of what I want the room to look like. I had a genius idea this morning. We'll see what Ashley thinks. But do you remember originally when we first did the utility room, way back when we did the utility room, and I mentioned that I wanted, or I would have liked, wallpaper in the utility room, kind of looking like this. Some feature wallpaper, some beautiful wallpaper. Anyway, I couldn't do it because of the open plan walls that we knocked out. It just continues, so you couldn't end the wallpaper, you know. You remember, don't you? So we couldn't have the wallpaper. Anyway, now we've got the new entry mudroom. Maybe we can incorporate some wallpaper. I'm not sure if that will work, but like I said, I need to sit down and really start designing the room in the next video. So I hope you can all join me for that. That's really exciting. We need to shop for a new mirror. We need to put like chandelier in there. We shall see, but I'm sure it'll be like a gorgeous space when we've finished with it. In other news, the midwife has signed us off, me and Bella Ray, from the midwife care. So that's really good. She's now at £9 4 ounces. She was £9.2 at birth weight, and then she dropped to 8.13. She didn't drop much, and then she went up. She's been climbing slowly back to birth weight. I think she was a week and a half or 2 weeks after birth, and all the days are blurring into one, so please forgive me. And I'm aware that I'm rocking backwards and forwards. I remember doing this for 3 years when I had Joelle, so if that's annoying, I do apologise. I am a fresh new mum, nursing mama, and yeah, this is my life now. We're trying to navigate renovation and all the usual stuff we do on this channel, but with a baby. Me and Ash was sat there the other day and we was like, isn't she good? Yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then Ash was like, I don't think people believe us when we tell them that she's good. When we say, oh, she's really good, like she's really content, she doesn't cry, we mean it. Like, I'd be the first to tell you that that child has cried me awake all night long and that I look like this. I don't think no one believes us, because when we say that, we get met with, oh, just you wait, or oh. It's like, do you want me to be tired? Is that what you want for me? Can your response not be, oh, that's really good, you know, positivity? But what I wanted to say was, now the midwives have signed us off, because they come around and they don't tell you a time slot, like between 1 and 2, or between 2 and 3, or between 12 and 3. They say like between 9 and 5. So you've literally got to stay in all day. Like, and if you want to get out or you need to do things, like, luckily there's 2 of us here, so Ash can go out and run doing the errands, and you know, if we need nappies or wipes, he can nip out and not worry about missing the midwives. But if I were on my own, like, that would be really difficult. Anyway, they've signed us off now, so no more waiting around for the midwives. Life can like truly start to move, and I can get out and about hopefully in the next video. So I'm aware that this video is quite homely based. I think we've only been out once or twice. I'm in for a walk. Still healing really well, so I don't want to push myself too far, but I think we can manage like a trip to Holmesends maybe this week. We'll see. I hope so anyway. Maybe go out for some lunch, me and Ash, because I'm nearly 3 weeks old next Thursday. It's gone by like a flash, and yeah, it won't be long until Ashley goes back to work, and then I'm on my own with baby. And so I just want to make the most of the time I've got with Ashley here as well. So that's it, you guys. I'm going to leave the video here. Thank you so much for tuning into the video today. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. It helps my channel out the most. Always leave me a comment. I love chatting with you guys down there in the comments. And yeah, the vlogs will hopefully get a little bit better once I get back into the rhythm of life with the baby. So thank you so much for your patience, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.